Hey friends, welcome back to Macabrathon. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter one, but while I was reading through a 4chan story that I enjoy, that from my understanding was true, I decided to do some research on it, and despite everything I've seen claiming that it does have proof, this does not seem real to me. First, I'll read through the story because I do genuinely love it still, and the context of it will be very useful for understanding how this isn't real. So grab a coffee, sit back, and enjoy. I think I found a fake town last year, like Truman Show fake. Be me, last summer, cross-country road trip hitting up some national parks for out in central southern Utah. It's getting late, like 10 p.m. I've been driving since 6-ish. It's dark as no moon, only can see what's lit up by my headlights. Decide to find some place to rest for the night at the next exit. See a town off in the distance. Turn off on only pull-off I've seen for over an hour heading towards town. Pull-off is unmarked and unlit, not on car GPS, no cell service. Town is directly ahead though, keep going. Road turns to dirt and is about 5 miles until it turns to pavement again, right at the town where businesses and houses start showing up. Immediately, the town strikes me as weird. Nobody's on the streets, no cars on the streets or in businesses' parking lots. Jazz music is being pumped through the streets for some reason, not loudly but loud enough to hear. This town that looked to be about 7 blocks wide from some miles out has every major fast food chain I've heard of, and 7 hotels on the main street. Still no cell service, still not on car GPS. I go to get food. KFC was fully illuminated and unlocked. Nobody was there. Same thing with Jack in the Box. McDonald's has a cashier and a cook when I go there. Both look annoyed. Take my order, give me distinctly non-McDonald's nuggets and fries. Leave. Start going to get a bed for the night. Hampton Inn, empty parking lot. Third annoyed looking person informs me they're all booked up. The quinta, person I'm now convinced was the cook at the McDonald's, is behind the check-in counter. Also empty parking lot. Also fully booked. Holiday Inn Express, empty parking lot. Person that was clearly the cashier at McDonald's is behind the check-in counter. Surprisingly, they have rooms. Ask him if he's the guy from McDonald's.
No, that's my brother.
Good enough for me. Get to room. Wi-Fi exists, but nothing loads. Shower. Crash. Wake up next day. No breakfast in lobby, no other guests. McDonald's guy's still there for checkout. Ask him how to get out of town.
Same road you came in on.
Head to McDonald's to get something to eat. Town is still playing smooth jazz. Still nobody on the street. Order at drive-thru. Drive-thru lady is definitely lady from Hampton Inn. Ordered a McGriddle and black coffee. She hands me a microwave English muffin sandwich and what I assume to be some kind of instant coffee. This place is too weird to stay and argue. Heading down the only road in and out of town. Maybe 3 miles onto the 5-mile dirt road, notice big metal wire fence on both sides of the road in the desert. Meet on the road in a big motorized gate that is open. Soon as I pass through, gate starts closing. Get back onto road. Finally get onto 62. That's not right. Could have sworn I was on 89 when I decided to pull off, and there's mountains in between. Finally get cell service. Nothing matches description of town. None of the charges ever showed up on my card. I've told some people, and one suggested it was Richfield, but I know I was south of there, and they would have charged me for stuff. OP accidentally drove into a government training site. Most of the major agencies, FBI, CIA, etc., supposedly maintain small, fake, but fully built and realistic towns for training exercises. The people in town were base staff, and they were all pissed off at him because they were going to have to fill out long and tedious reports about a civilian getting onto the site. Butte Reservoir, East Bank. Military installation that is blocked on Google Maps. It's visible from 89, and the road south passes through a Google Maps censored security gate right before 62. So I'm going to go off of script for a little bit here. Despite searching for around 3 hours in the area, nothing matches the description actually given in this story or in any of the follow-up posts, at least from what I could find on either side of the mountain connecting to 89 or 62. There's nothing blocked off on Google Maps, and the only picture I could find of the actual map that someone mentioned is a completely real graveyard. Nothing fishy going on there. And another thing, this reply mentions that it would be visible from 89, which, going down all of 89 near the reservoir, there's nothing even visible. Along with that, at the reservoir, where the split is between 89 and 62, there are towns on either side within 5 minutes, and then one on 62, again, about 5 minutes out. A ways north of here, you do find Richfield, which is mentioned in the story, which has most things mentioned there, but definitely does not connect up to 62, and is definitely not only accessible via a dirt road and a gate. The only potential explanation for how this could actually exist is if it simply doesn't anymore. This was taken down at some point, but you can't really hide a town that big without blocking it out on Google Maps, even if it was completely taken down. So yeah, I love this story, but even though these government training towns do exist in real life, it's way more likely that the story, along with the evidence in the replies, are completely fake. This video is a bit different from how I normally do things, so let me know what you think, and if you prefer more structured analysis, or a simple story non-scripted discussion like this. That's all for now though. Good night.